Bring it down. What is going on, Divine Masculines? I just posted up a video on my Instagram, so I was just making sure it loaded. It took forever. Happy Friday, my loves. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do at Divine's Purpose. I post up some really big energy reads, especially to those of you who are in this energy. First and foremost, Divine Masculines, congratulations. A lot of you are coming into your true self, I see, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Please understand if you're new to my channel, Divine Masculine is an energy, but let me tell you, there is divine for a reason. I woke up this morning and did my own reading, and the death card flew out with the Fool. You know, there's a lot of energy here since November that a lot of Divine Masculines were being called forward into really understanding they need to let go of the old and step into the new. A lot of Divine Masculines, yes, they were choosing the material, they were choosing their ego, and they were choosing their pride versus their divinity. And you know, this energy has come up for y'all again. You know, we are in that death energy, and if you don't understand that lingo, death is basically a transformation, my love. And yes, it's very true, some part of you will die, and the parts that need to die are the old way of thinking, the old patterns and behaviors that no longer serve you. So to those of you who are stepping into this energy, congratulations, 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 for real. The Fool represents taking the leap of faith, jumping into your own divine self, taking the leap of faith of really what you're being called to do. You are being called for, Divine Masculines, and you know, we've been talking about this for a while, and some Divine Masculines are understanding it, and some Divine Masculines are just taking that leap, and I am very proud of all of you. So, to start the reading, I am using the Mystical Tarot, Three of Swords, the Four of Swords. See the progression? It's not the best energy to come out with to really start your reading, but this is what Spirit has for you today. My loves, you are really understanding your heart and your heartbreak. I feel like Divine Masculines are really having a heart awakening, which is beautiful because that means they're rising up into their center. People say live in your center. What does that mean? The easiest way to explain it is think of the 7 chakras. The center of those 7 chakras is your heart space, because everything underneath it is the lower world, everything above it is the divinity, is the higher world. We are duality people. I don't know why it took me a while to get to that, and I should know this. We live in duality, we live in a planet of duality, and we all have light and shadow. We all have those aspects, and I find that Divine Masculine was really working in the lower chakras in the past, but please understand the past no longer exists, and everything was meant for you to learn for what you need to learn, honey. You'll be gone. You guys are getting called into mission work. It's that simple. You know, it's time for you to get on the battlefield. It's time for you to really stop being selfish and join the club, okay? Because you're being called forward, and this is a beautiful energy because you're actually feeling the heartache, and the way you're feeling this heartache right here is through this death energy, or aka separation. The Four of Swords, first of all, swords in tarot is air element. So if you're an air element, this may resonate for you, but this is all clarity, mental thoughts. So the thing is, you have to put a rest on these thoughts of these egos. And you know, there is this energy of you really laying still, and I see the hands put together. You've been praying, you've been asking for clarity, and there's clarity coming through. This is a progression, Divine Masculines. You know, if you've been through some pain recently and you're conquering that pain, congratulations. Every shadow aspect of you is becoming healed. Please understand that the shadows are things that we deal with on a daily basis. They will never end. Healing is not an event, it's a journey. And you know, Divine Masculines, you're really tapping into who you really are. To those of you in the twin flame journey, you know, Divine Masculine, I feel like you're kind of tapping into what your role is as a Divine Masculine, and you're getting the messages very strongly. Please be aware that this is an energetic connection first and foremost. Therefore, you know, stop trying to run away from it. Stop trying to deny it, because what you do for yourself, you do for your twin, and it's just not fair. Look at this, that clarity, that sword, that crown. It is so beautiful. Y'all, you have to understand, since November, you've been given this energy. And a lot of you kept running because of the ego. And now it's time for you to really face it. And unfortunately, a lot of you divine masculines had to go through more towers and more destructive and more things that, you had to go through. It's called karma, baby. What are you supposed to say about that? But the aspect here is that you are deserving of this crown. Do you understand that now? Can you stop running away from your divinity? Can you stop running away from your self-worth? Can you stop running away from the love of divine? Because it's here. And the most scariest aspect is, guess what? You are a mother beeping twin flame, honey. You got a divine feminine wanting to love you. And the thing is that scared the shit out of you in the past, because why? Because you forgot how it felt to have a heart. Oh, that Lion in the Wizard of Oz, trying to get to the great and powerful Oz, trying to find the heart, but really he had the heart in him the whole entire time. What does this mean to me? It means that you're, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to. Get ready for it and do not get triggered. That cowardly lion has become the courageous lion that you always have been. But this was a motion of understanding that this is what you had to go through to reach it, to accept it, for that crown. Let's see what else came up. The Magician. A lot of you are understanding that you actually manifested this, honey. Listen, this is a soul contract. The most beautiful aspect of this journey is very simple. You're physically born. You actually die spiritually because you forget everything, right? And then you got to find your way back. That song, Find Your Way Back. Oh my God, Beyonce. Anyways, the Lion King album. Lions. Anyhow. Oh, what is this? Oh. Cheetahs. Ooh, child. I love it. Listen, I love it. Okay, let me get back into it. Divine masculines. It took you this long to remember who you are. Congratulations. That means you are stepping into a place of your power and your role here. Please understand the respect and the position you carry as the magician. A lot of you have understood that you've manifested this a long time ago, when you were a child, really. I'm going to keep it real. When that heart was broken for the first time, you manifested this journey to actually come into physicality. And y'all just were so scared when it actually happened. But, this is your wish come true. The Nine of Cups is usually a more friendlier card, but I feel like this one, see that inner child just, damn, my wish is never going to come true. Damn, all these cups up on the wall. I see them. I got 2 seahorses right beside me, but I still don't see it. This is the aspect of your wounded inner child, my love. This is the little boy. Take it as it resonates. If you were a girl, take it as it resonates. But this was the little boy who really just sulked a lot and thought that they weren't deserving of the love that they always knew they had within them. And all those cups were standing behind you the entire time, but you chose to sulk and feed your ego instead, my loves. And this is the energy that's clearing out for you, because you're finally realizing who you are. On the bottom of that is the High Priestess. There's your Divine Feminine leading the way the whole entire damn time. Twinners, you know what's poppin'. Divine Feminines, what is good, honey? Listen, Divine Feminines, I know you're cross-watching. Please know that you are a High Priestess, so stay on your throne. That's all I'm going to say. Because the thing is, intuitively, you're feeling things. Physically, it ain't happening. That's just the way it is. But you have to understand that your Divine Masculine is finally claiming his crown. What does that mean? Energetically, this doesn't mean physically. Energetically, it means that he's finding his self-worth. So give him time and give him love, and continue doing your mission work as a High Priestess. If you feel your Divine Masculine energetically, then you can communicate with them in the higher telepathy and also bring him forward in the motion of love, okay? Please understand your role as, what you do for self, you do for twin. This is really beautiful. I love it. So what I'm going to do is clarify these energies and see what else we have here. I'm going to use my Oceanic Tarot, as this is my Divine Masculine deck. And I want to see what's this. You know what? Pause. This should go like this. Yeah, like that. Okay. Oh, I love this. I'm going to keep going, flipping. Seven of Pentacles. You know why I love this card? First of all, this is you, Divine Masculine, putting in the work. Honey, congratulations. I know I started with some really real energy, but that's how I am. But do you see the ram just staring? Please look up what ram means in the spiritual world. But, you know, this is understanding you've been watching. And every time you've learned something, you've planted another seed, and there's something growing within you. That's for sure. By the way, the Queen of Pentacles is underneath it, so that's very revealing of the energy. What is this Three of Swords? What is this heartache that Divine Masculine is stepping into, please? Six of Pentacles. This is time for you to really give back and understand. It's time for you to also, you know, put in that energy of generosity. Divine Masculines, a lot of you have been understanding that, you know, through your heartache and through the artificial heart or the numbness of it, you know, you never really gave back. And that's an energy of being off balance. That's an energy of, you know, really understanding that you've been taking more than you've been giving. And it's because you just weren't healed. It was that simple, but you're coming into it. You're stepping into the Six of Pentacle energy. I want one more with that. Ten of Pentacles, because it's time for you to really claim what's yours. The Ten of Pentacles, my loves, is prosperity. Please understand all the heartache and all the shit that you've been through did not go to vain. Trust me when I tell you, you are receiving what you deserve. The thing is, you have to do the work. And you also have to give back. And you also have to understand that you're here to heal. You are a twin flame for a reason. You have mission work here. And I hope and pray that you are listening to what is coming in. And if you need extra help with that, my loves, please contact me. I do offer multiple services to really help you and guide you forward. But this is beautiful. You've been through this energy because of those two things. Divine Masculine, your energy is very physical. These are two physical aspects of your journey. Pentacles are physical. They are earth. Therefore, these are the things that are coming in the physical. The Four of Swords, remember I told you guys, you were kind of in that death energy, receiving the clarity, resting, and through that, because I said to you in November, you had that calling and you decided to just ignore it. Yeah, this is the confirmation that you went through a tower moment. But the tower moment had to happen. The destruction had to happen for you to really get clarity of who you are. So this is just the confirmation of what I did say to you guys. And I know this because I do readings on a daily basis and I'm very tapped in. I'm very tapped in with my own Divine Masculine, who I do not speak to. But I know because I'm a high priestess. I'm right here. And the thing is, you know, you have to accept your role. You have to accept it and stop resisting it, because the more you resist, the more energies like this comes to you, my love. And it's not a game. It's just, you know, God is testing you, because why not? You are meant for greatness. So those of you who are made for greatness will be tested on a day-to-day basis. Like, it's just historical facts. And please best believe, you know, if you're a twin flame, especially as a masculine, you have a lot of responsibility. And a lot of you are running away from your responsibility because of this little boy energy. But don't worry about it. We're going to get some clarifiers for that. All right. So, pow, here it is. Another one. I just posted this on Instagram too, because the tower was meant to come to you so you can get off this limbo energy and get off the tree. Or in this case, the water plant. Divine Masculines, you've been stuck in limbo for too long, and you were stuck in limbo because you were stuck in patterns and behaviors that no longer serve you. And the reason why you were stuck on it, because it worked for you in the past. But guess what? You're a Divine Masculine, honey. It's time to level up, level up. Oh, I love this reading. This is so on point from what I've been posting on Instagram and everything I've been saying. So thank you, God, for this. Listen, I'm telling you, things take time. Healing is a process. Yes, thank you. But I have to tell you this, Divine Masculines, is that it's time for you to take responsibility and accountability for the lack that you've been putting forward in this, because you've been called forward. And this is a team effort, honey. And you've been called forward. Now, please understand, I'm saying that with love and grace, because in the end of the day, there's only really the one person in this entire world who knows and can see you just as clear as she can see herself. You know what I mean? You are a twin flame. Therefore, this energy was a must. And this had nothing to do with your divine feminine, because most divine feminines have been working on her own journey. Remember, twin flame journeys are the journey of thyself, but doesn't mean that you don't feel each other. You guys are twins for reasons. And this had to happen so you can really understand who you are and really accept your journey. Accept it. You know, your twin flame wasn't someone just to mirror your freaking flaws. Your twin flame is someone to actually, you know, heal with and grow with and really come into a place of understanding your manifestations. And speaking of that, let's put 1 or 2 on this Magician. 8 of Swords, restriction. You see what I mean? It's because it's like, you know, you've mentally blocked this. You've mentally put a freeze and a restriction on this energy. But as the Magician, you have more power than that. I'm getting a little bit of self-doubt. I'm getting some self-sabotage, for sure, especially talking about this energy. You know what this means to me? It just means that you never were really clear of your powers. You weren't really clear of who you truly were. You might have been dabbling in the dark magician energy, for example, which I know a lot of you have done. Listen, that's cool. Again, everything was meant to happen for a reason. You're supposed to be learning things in that specific moment in time to get you to where you're supposed to go. That's what change is about. That's what this great awakening is about. But divine masculines, you know, this is an energy here. I'm going to do a booby shake for y'all. Shaky booby. Because it's time. When the Magician meets the Emperor, y'all, child, you guys know what this means. It means for you to claim it. And this is time for you to honor it. And it's time for you to put some respect on your name. This is a spiritual emperor. Do you understand? This is not about having all the jewels and the cars and all the money in the world. This is a spiritual journey. To those of you who understand the path of greatness always comes from the path from within, from God, Allah, Source, Divine. I'm just zooming in because it's just so beautiful. That gray beard, all that wisdom, that light that's shining. Divine Masculine, it's time. So, there's some wishes that are coming into fruition right now. But the wish requires some balance of your energy. It says option. I never understood that with the 2 of Pentacles in this deck. Because what this really is, in the traditional tarot, there's a joker balancing the 2 Pentacles on a ball or whatever. Listen. We all have options. Best and believe we all have options. But in the end of the day, when you really understand your journey, there's really one option. And I feel like God is working with you right now to balance all of this out for you and really bring you into a place of healing. This is beautiful to me, and you know, a lot of people don't like this card. I love it because this is telling me you're getting initiation into getting rid of your anxiety. To those of you who don't understand initiations, I'm going to give you guys a little jewel here. Look up the Galactic Council and go check on it and see if the Galactic Council has come to you yet. That's all I'm going to say. Because a lot of divine masculines have dealt with anxiety behind the scenes, behind closed doors for way too long. This is an ending. So, you know, again, the little boy was sitting there, and really, what did he have? He had mental demons. What are the mental demons? Anxiety. And to me, this is telling me that, you know, Spirit is really working with you right now to balance out this anxiety so this doesn't occur, you know, and you can actually be centered when you move forward as the Emperor. Very beautiful. So let me get one with the, actually no, I'll do 2 again for each, and then I'm going to call it a wrap, I think. I don't know. Hold on. We'll see. They're telling me maybe not. So give me 2 energies here for this Ace of Swords. What is finally coming in for you? Recognition. What did I tell you? It's time for you to claim it. You're finally realizing it. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles. There's There's a lot of movement forward. The Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. See what I mean? Like there's progression. It's slow, but you know, what is that saying with the turtle? The slow turtle runs the race? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. But there is a recognition here of this energy. There's clarity. You've received clarity and you're receiving the visions. You're receiving it, guys. You are definitely receiving some really deep messages right now. I don't know how you're getting it. It could be telepathy from, you know, Divine Feminine. Always, always, always. You'll always receive that from your twin. So don't be thinking your twin's been doing some hocus pocus on you. This is just the journey, my loves. Don't be trying to switch it off because you can't. You could try, but you won't be able to. If you're a real twin flame, you know what I'm talking about. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you're getting visions and clarity of this recognition. You are having a lot of guidance right now. Please understand that if you are receiving this, I hope you claim it. I hope you receive it, Divine Masculines, because this is the energy where you're about to really level up. There is something coming in for you. Again, all of this that I did say, if it does resonate with you, all of this did not go in vain. There is something coming, and all of that hard work you have been doing in the physical world, they told me to show you this again, is coming into something really beautiful. Look at that, Three of Cups, celebration, and the King of Cups. Wow, that's beautiful. All right, let me see what the High Priestess is. The High Priestess is sitting here for a reason. Your Divine Feminine has something to tell you. You know, so Nine of Wands, defense. So she is telling you right now as a High Priestess, I'm going to be honest with y'all, she sees that you're somewhat defensive because maybe of the past. Or you're defensive because there's an offer coming in. Interesting. This says prosperity. No, proposal. Excuse me. This is proposal. Interesting, Divine Masculine. I need one more and then I'm going to stop. Ace of Swords again. Double. Okay. So, Divine Masculines. Your High Priestess is definitely tapping into this energy. She knows. Your twin knows. She knows. She knows, child. Don't play. If she's been doing the work and she understands who she is and she's been claiming that divinity a long time ago, she's already in that power. The High Priestess sits strongly between the two pillars of light and dark, but she also carries the keys to the Akashic records. You can't play with her. And the thing is, I feel like you know that, and there's a defense happening here. What I mean is that your ego is trying to be defensive because maybe you feel like, you know, you haven't balance something out with her, but you're coming in to offer her something which is going to bring clarity and truth. This is actually really beautiful because what this is coming into is that there's going to be some healing between you two which needs to occur. This is always the way, you know, God preps twins in physical separation so they can do their own healing and clear up their own karma and clear up their own past life work. And when they're physically in union, which a lot of unions are happening, by the way, it's not only about this proposal, it's understanding that you are coming in to really heal each other and step into mission and really step forward into this knowing. It's like we know who we are. You have your mission, I have my mission, and then together we have a mission too. It's like it's a lot of responsibility, but this is when y'all be living your best life. That's all I'm going to say. So congratulations to you who this resonates for both Divine Feminines and Masculines, because healing is a very, very difficult thing to do. And a lot of people don't do it, but we're at this moment in time that Spirit is calling us in because we have to do it no matter what. So with that said, I'm being called to finish off the reading with 3 messages from the Keepers of the Light, which is the first deck I ever got, knowing I was a twin. Didn't know what I was doing with it, but I was learning. And Divine Masculines, I feel like you're tapping into this energy right now. So this is a twin flame deck as well. So let's see what comes up. Wow. See what I mean? Master Buddha. Master Buddha was a prophet of his own right. You know, you can say whatever you want to say about his teachings. That's your personal opinion, and That's cool. But the thing is, it's about understanding the deeper connection to all things. Trust your inner voice. Trust is a really big issue with when it comes to all of us as humans. Divine masculines, you are being called to really trust and sit in a place of a peaceful place to really understand that you are connected to all of this and more. What I am getting is that you are coming into the Merkaba energy, my love. Higher learning, you have learned from experience, confirmation again. More inner study is now required to further progress. So sometimes this energy, you know what? I was going to say something, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to continue. One more. There she is. Okay, perfect. I was going to say sometimes, if you're in this energy and you're ready to, give an offer to your divine feminine and balance energies out, the higher learning comes in when you're actually with your high priestess, because she will teach you the ways. And remember when I said you guys are having like telepathy and messages in that vision? Here it is. Lady Venus downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realms. So she is sending it to you. This is a feminine energy. It doesn't have to necessarily be your divine feminine, but most likely it is. But it's also coming from the higher ups, all right? This is the higher astral team that's been working with you the entire time through this ascension. So please understand that you're coming into this really beautiful energy, divine masculines. Even though we started with a little bit of that, the past traumas and hurts that you had to go through, this is an energy while something is breaking in behind me. That's just a confirmation of chaos, chaos, chaos. But you're coming into a place of really understanding who you are. Okay, so with that said, I send you guys so much love. There is something happening which is being destructive in the background, but hey, that's the way things are sometimes, If you resonate with this, please press like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. And yeah, if you guys desire your own healing sessions or even stepping into your own mission work and understanding what your purpose is now, especially if you're coming into, bringing an offer to your divine feminine, you might want to be a little bit more prepped. If you haven't yet already, please contact me. It would be my greatest honor. With that said, my loves, have a beautiful Friday. I will be on shortly.